Real quick before we dive in, if you're into horse racing insights from top trainers like Mark Casse, make sure to subscribe to Trackside Profits. Also send out free weekly picks. Just hit the link in the description. And if you want the best of the best, members get exclusive expert picks every weekend, like one from Gustavo Delgado Jr., trainer of Mage, who gave us a real hot tip for this Friday at Gulfstream.
You won't hardly see any scratches when you can go to synthetic. So that's another thing that helps. But Belmont's putting in a new synthetic track, so that'll be interesting to see. Gulfstream has it. The problem with Gulfstream is they put it in as a kind of a afterthought, and I'm not saying they weren't right in doing it, but they're very limited to their distances. You can either run 5/8, 5.5, or a mile and 70 yards. Well, that isn't, those aren't ideal. I do know that, Belmont's going to be able to run 3/4 of a mile. They're probably going to either be able to run a mile, definitely a mile and 16. I don't know if they'll be able to run a mile. They may be able to run a mile if they do like they do at Keeneland and Hot Springs, where they have 2 wires. They could probably run a mile. You started in the middle of the stretch, because you got to have some run to the first turn, So even though I like the synthetic at Gulfstream, it's not the same as we have at Woodbine. Woodbine's nice. We can run 3/4, 7/8, a mile and a 16. So we can run a lot of different distances. The other nice thing about synthetic and at Woodbine is we get to train on it every day. Training on it, especially with your turf horses, they like it a lot. And I think it keeps them happier and sounder.
Well, Mark, I really appreciate your time. I know you're super busy, and I got a ton of questions. I don't want to take up your day, but I guess I could finish up with, you got a lot of really big names right now. Sandman was such a fan favorite in the Derby. We talked about your 2 fillies that you have, but could you tell us and some of our viewers what if you have any under the radar horses? Maybe if I was lucky enough to come back and talk to you at the end of the summer, who do you think we would be talking about?
I have a filly right now. She's only started once. She has a tremendous pedigree, and I think she could be a real superstar. Her name is America the Great, and she's only ran one time. She's a 2-year-old. I have another 2-year-old called Ewing that I like a lot. Vernon Valley, she broke her maiden in New York first time out, but she still has to learn what she's doing. I have Strategic Risk, who broke his maiden impressively. We were very fortunate last year. We had a very strong crop of 2-year-olds. Those 2-year-olds have now become very good 3-year-olds. We have Mibago, we have Lacara, we have Sandman, Dream On, we have Nitrogen, Vixen. And what nobody's seen lately, but we finished first, second, and third in the Natalma, the grade 1 Natalma. And we had Vixen ran second, Nitrogen ran third. The filly that won it, her name's And One More Time. And she got hurt after that race. You haven't seen her, and she's coming back. So her name's And One More Time. She beat those 2 fillies. So that says a lot there. So yeah, we have a good young crop. We'll see. You never know. It's who moves forward, who doesn't. But I'm excited about the rest of 2025.